Hi everyone, I'm gonna show you how you set up the annotative text and the dimension. First of all, we're gonna open the new drawing, AutoCAD, set up the units, architectural, quarter inch, and inches, right? And hit OK. Now let's start with the text. Click this icon here. You can start from, doesn't matter. Let's click new. I'm gonna name it to maybe Anno1. Choose your font. We're gonna do Roman C this time. Sorry, Roman S. The paper text style to be 332. It will change back to 0, but don't worry about that. As long as you input this number, your text height will be 332. I'm gonna hit apply. Don't worry about this. Now let's set up the dimension. Click this icon here. Remember the text name we just made. You can start from maybe annotative, doesn't really matter. Click new. I'm gonna rename it to Anno1. Start with the annotative. Click this icon for sure. Annotative. Hit continue. Go back to first one line. So we're gonna change everything to 332. Copy this number. Paste here. Paste here. Symbol should be architectural tick. Arrow size. Copy. Leave that. Break size, copy that. Text, we named our thing Anno1, so this one. So text height, it shows as 1.8, but it will be 332. Now, what we have to do is going to the fit. It's annotative, make sure this is selected. Now we're gonna go primary unit, need to be architectural, precision to be quarter inch. If you're doing detailed drawings that need to show 1/16, then you have to select this. But this time we're gonna try with the quarter. Everything's good. Scale factor to be 1. We're gonna hit OK. Hit close. Let's try with the annotative text first. So before you input anything that is annotative, you have to select the scale first. So in your status bar, make sure this icon is on so you can see your any annotative object. Now we're gonna change our scale to, let's try the quarter. Okay, now I'm gonna type something. Now when you hover over your mouse on your annotative object, you will see that scale icon. When you see that icon, that object is annotative. So if we hit click Control 1 on your keyboard, your property panel will show up. Now we go down, see this is Anno1, and then it is annotative, yes. The scale is quarter inch. For some reason, if you forgot to change your scale before you write or dimension, you can add a scale by clicking this button, add, and 1/2 inch. Now this object have 2 scales in it. Now let's try with the dimension. Let's draw something first, maybe 10 by 10. Now I'm gonna dimension this. 10 foot, 10 foot. This dimension right now, it's drawn under quarter inch scale, but if I want to, I can add these scales. Clicking this icon, add. I'm gonna add 1/2 inch. So let's see what happens in the paper space. Now I'm gonna change this scale to quarter inch. I'm gonna move it aside to see the difference. Now I'm gonna have another viewport that is 1/2 inch scale because we added 1/2 inch scale to these object. Let's change this to 1/2 inch. Yeah, so although I have two different scales on my drawing and I used only one text and dimension style, as you see, we have the same text height. That's the benefit of the setting up the annotative text and the dimension. You don't need to set up or create multiple text style or the dimension style to use for different scale of floor plan or the elevations. So annotative text and dimension is for the paper space height. When I click this object, they're the same object but different scale, but their text height is same.